Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Land. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Land Studio. How are you all? So, today we are going to discuss about coordination compounds 0 to hero based on multiple choice questions. Ready for that? And I just want to assure you that without this topic, and there is no NEET paper. So definitely you can expect one or two questions from these coordination compounds. I am going to cover many topics based on MCQs. I just want to frame it and I will explain the concept as well as the questions based on coordination compounds. Get ready and please confirm, can you all able to hear me? You can see me. Give me a thumbs up and fire emoji in the class. Before going for the session, I just want to say what Infinity Learn is doing for the students preparing for the NEET examination, and I just want to show you 4 students for the sake of motivation: Ashrita, Himadhyuti, Akhil Verma, Satyanarayan, and you can see their scores, that what they got in 2023 and 2024. In 2023, here Ashrita got 310 marks, and 2024 she got 661 marks. You just see the comparison, she got 351 marks is increased. And also you can see Himadhyuti also got 310 marks like Ashrita and got 652 marks. There is a 342 marks increment. And how it is possible? Akhil Verma, you can see 313 marks and 2023 and 2024 in 658, 345 marks increased. And you can see Satyanarayan got 330 marks in 2023 and 650 marks in 2024. There is a huge increment of 320 marks. You can check these scores, how they increased. They increased the score almost double. How it is possible? They attended the classes and they followed the academic program given by Infinity Land. And for 2025, I can say that you will be on the next slide. Why? Because you are with us and you are attending the classes. So all the best, my dear students. So follow our lectures and like the sessions and share with your friends and subscribe to NEET Infinity Learn YouTube channel and crack your NEET examination and reserve your medical seat in the medical colleges. Ready for that? And also you can see SEO test prep with Infinity Learn, NEET and GE preparation, and we have Infinity Learn app, we have live classes, mock test, create your own test and 24/7 doubt resolutions. And get ready, stay tuned, I am going to start coordination compounds and multiple choice questions. Get ready for that. Let me finish the formalities. Hi students, and you can see Infinity Learn is there in the social media. We have Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram channel, Instagram, and for this Instagram you just link is given below and click that link and you will be getting a pop-up and you just enroll yourself. For that, join in our Telegram channel, Infinity Learn NEET channel, and you have daily quizzes, session schedules, session notes, session assignments and many more. And also पाथवे टू एकेडमिक सक्सेस. आजकल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का हलचल ज्यादा चल रहे हैं. सो इन्फिनिटी लर्न इज द फर्स्ट एड्यूटेक प्लेटफॉर्म यूजेस AI tool for academic drawing. So in that you can see what AI tool is doing with Infinity Learn. You can see goal setting, set your academic and skill enhancement goals, and you have awesome lectures from the awesome faculties from the Infinity Learn, and also live classes by expert faculty, test paper analysis, and within depth performance reports, and self-study, learn, practice and revise. For that you have conceptual videos, mock test and practice test, and also flashcards. And you will be having a doubt resolutions 24/7. Anytime, any doubt, your doubt is going to be one click away. Just scan the QR code and enjoy the Infinity learning experience. And welcome to India's largest scholarship examination score. Why it is India's largest scholarship examination? Why? Because scholarship worth of 1 crore rupees is shown here. Study setup and also laptop will be given to you. and educational allowances, and up to 100% scholarships will be given. And in the description box, link is available. You just click it and fill the form, registration form, and you enjoy this core examination. And one more important thing, you may be a student from the Infinity Learn or may not be, and you may be studying from any other school or a college or an institute, still you are eligible to write this core examination. So all the best, my dear students. This score examination is completely online examination. You can just sit at home and write the exam. All the best. And also, when you prepare something, it is required to go for analysis and assessment for what exactly you are preparing. For that, you need Infinity Learn is offering NEET 2025 All India Test Series Pack, which contain 27 AITS in the 13-part test and 13 unit test, 4-part test and 10 grand test based on NEET pattern, and also 20 online NEET syllabus, full syllabus mock test, and also 25 NEET topic wise PYQs, and 3 physics, chemistry, biology books, and detailed solutions and performance reports for every test. And last but not least, your performance is benchmarked with Sri Chaitanya students, so that you will be having an appropriate prediction what you can do. And these many facilities can be given by Infinity Learn just for 5,999, and it is special discount will be given 50% off whenever you apply YouTube 50 off coupon code. When you apply YouTube 50 off coupon code, you are going to get for just 2,999. And what late in the description box it is there, click it and you just get into the test series pack. All the best, my dear students. So let's start our coordination compounds. In the coordination compounds, every question will be discussed based on various topics. For the coordination compounds, the major topics that you need to: first, the classification, various types of ligands, and nomenclature. Most important is isomerism and Werner's theory, valence bond theory, magnetic properties, and crystal field theory, color as well as magnetic properties. Last but not least, it is metal carbonyls. Every aspect is important, and I made near about 50 different questions to discuss about all various concepts related to coordination compounds. Believe me, you will be expecting similar type of questions in the NEET 2025. And at the end of the session, you will be good at coordination compounds. Definitely 2 questions means 8 marks will be in your pocket, that I can assure you. Stay with us and take a pen and paper and write along with me, and whatever you just want to give the answer, and use the chart box and give the answer in the chart box, so that we can have any kind of discussion in either sides. So पहले क्वेश्चन आपको पेश कर रहा हूं, an example of double salt. Molecular addition compounds are basically classified into 2 types. One is a double salts and the complex salts. Double salts are the compounds which loses their identity when they dissolve in the water, whereas the complex compounds, when they dissolve in the water, they do not lose their identity. When you talk about bleaching powder, its formula is CaOCl2. It's a mixed salt, not a double salt, and it is a complex. Of course, hypo Na2 S2O3.5H2O, it's a hydrated simple salt, sodium thiocyanate dot pentahydrate, potassium, K2SO4 NH3 4 times Br2, and P2Br2 NH3 4 times Cl2. That constitutes a pair of, what is the pair of isomers? It's a concept of isomerism. It's a concept of isomerism. It's a concept of isomerism. So what type of isomerism they are going to show? They are going to show ionization isomerism. What is ionization isomerism? When this particular compound is dissolved in the water, it is going to give rise PT Cl2 NH3 4 times, and whatever there outside the square bracket you can take it out and you are going to get 2 Br minus. Okay. And if you talk about this particular thing, this particular compound, you are going to get PT Br2 NH3 4 and it is going to be get Cl minus. So this complex has the same molecular formula, but this complex when you dissolve in the water is giving a bromide ion. This complex when dissolved in the ion giving a chloride ion. How do I know this is a chloride ion and this is a bromide ion? If you just add silver nitrate AgNO3, you are going to get AgBr yellow precipitate, pale yellow precipitate. Pale yellow precipitate. When you talk about this, when you add AgNO3, you are going to get AgCl, white precipitate is formed. White precipitate. Okay, observation of these different precipitates can confirm they are ionization isomers. So, like these questions, you can answer it. So, dear children, you please confirm your answers in the chat box so that we can have a different kind of discussion between you and me. And one more question, which of the following species is not expected to be a ligand? So what is the meaning of a ligand? A ligand is a species which can donate a pair of electron to the central atom to form a coordinate covalent bond. A Lewis base होना चाहिए. So NO NH4 plus, फिलहाल ये octet का है. So it do not have vacant orbital. A electron नहीं लेते नहीं देते. So it cannot be expected to be a ligand. So my answer is going to be B. Fine. And also, in which of the following complexes cobalt atomic number is given 27 and will be the magnitude of delta O will be the highest? What is delta O? Octahedral crystal field splitting energy for the octahedral complex. Crystal field splitting energy for the octahedral complex will be highest for the strongest ligand. Who is the strongest ligand? Cn is the strongest ligand. Here in octahedral complex, the magnitude of CFSC crystal field splitting energy will be highest in the complex having the strongest ligand. How do I know this is a strongest ligand? Strength of the ligand. Trick में दे रहा हूं. Strength of ligand inversely proportional to electronegativity of donor atom. Electronegativity of donor atom. ये trick मान लो. Hi. Now, so C donor is greater than, N donor is greater than, O donor is greater than halogen. So Cn minus में C donor, oxalate में O donor, water में O donor, NH3 में N donor. So C donor पकड़ना अच्छा trick है. You just find this kind of tricks in the class. You all just assume that you can do best and you will be doing best. Okay. So strength of ligand, जिस ligand का strength ज़्यादा है वो ligand का CFSC ज़्यादा है. Okay. And one more, out of the given ligand, Cn is the strongest ligand, so that CFST will be highest for COCN63 minus. And also the option A is correct. Yes, आप जो बोल रहे हैं ना ये सही है. Very good बेटा. And और एक चीज है, which of the following carbonyl will have the strongest CO bond? ये trick है. as a positive charge is increased, the central metal less ready to give the electron. So when it is less ready to give the electron enters the pi star molecular orbital of CO ligand, the weaken then CO bond, and hence the CO bond will be the strongest in MnCO plus. So that I would say the answer A is the correct answer. So हर क्वेश्चन का appropriate explanation भी आपका present कर रहा हूं बेटा. Everybody please make a note of it. अगर उसमें कुछ डाउट आएंगे तो हमको पूछना है, सो आपको जरूर एक्सप्लेन करने का कोशिश करता हूं. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट, गेट रेडी. And we are expecting to give a total chapter wise revision and the total subject wise revision, and we are planning to conduct a marathon sessions. Yeah, is it free? Yeah, it is free. It is free. You just attend the class. That's it. है ना? You like it? Now let us talk about a square planar complex is formed by the hybridization of which atomic orbitals. For the square planar complex आपका चाहिए dsp2 hybridization. ये dsp2 hybridization में आपका ns ऑर्बिटल चाहिए, px py and dx square and y square ऑर्बिटल चाहिए, so that आपको आंसर B होगा. Answer is going to be B for this question. Hurriya Abdul, yeah, very good. Any doubt as far as this question is concerned? Now I would request everybody, please ask any kind of doubts when you expect any doubt. Okay, now the type of isomerism present in pentamine nitrochromium 3 chloride. So the chemical formula for this pentamine nitrochromium 3 complex is CrNH35NO2 and Cl2. So that what I say, it can exist in two structures, NO2 Cl2 है ना, and NO2 nitrogen is linked to central atom, and also oxygen is linked to central atom, so that I would expect it is a linkage isomerism. And also it can expect a linkage whenever a best reference book for chemistry for 12th, NCERT. Okay, yeah. So what I say here, whenever ambidentate ligands are there, they are going to expect a linkage isomerism. Ambidentate ligand means a ligand which has more than one donor atom is an ambidentate ligand. Okay, and my answer for this question is going to be linkage isomerism. It is given as a linkage isomerism. Understand beta? Now one more question I am presenting for you. In the silver plating of copper, KAgCN twice is used instead of AgNO3. Why? The reference book, any book of your preference, you can go for Dinesh, you can go for Disha, Modern ABC, anything, but you have to stick on to the NCERT. Okay, so any book, all books are good. Okay, we are not promoting any other book. You can just go through the website of Infinity Learn. You can have chapter wise modules also. You can go with that reference as well. Okay, so okay, so no problem. Any pinpointed doubt also will be discussed in this. Okay, so don't stick on to that single book. Okay, so you can stick on to the NCERT rather, I can say. So you can elaborate any topic from the NCERT in any modules, right? Now, so why this is used instead of this? It's a reasoning type questions in the NEET examination. Maximum theory oriented reasoning type questions will be there. You have to give the answer. So for that you can say answer is going to be D. Less availability of silver ions, so that copper cannot displace silver from AgCN twice. So in silver plating, this is used which provides constant and required supply of silver plus ions, as silver dicyanide is extremely stable. It's a black. Okay. This is a very good reasoning type question. Very good reasoning type question. Okay, but if you use Ag and O3, it is used concentration of Ag plus ज़्यादा बढ़ गया, so the solution will be very large, so that it itself, in that case, Ag will be deposited as fast rate without any uniformity, so that ununiform plating takes place. Uniform plating do not takes place. It's a super explanation, you can say. So this is the application of the complex compounds, and also application of electrolysis, electrochemistry we can take into the example. Okay, and also you have the spin only magnetic moment value in a Bohr magneton unit of CrCO6 is. So this is a typical type of questions, multiple times फिलहाल so many entrance examination में पूछा गया था. So क्या होगा, देखो आप आंसर आप देंगे, मैं देना, जल्दी बताओ. Now here chromium CrCO6, okay, in the zero oxidation state, in the metal oxidation state ना, in the metal carbonyls हमेशा zero होना चाहिए, so that chromium is going to have this electronic configuration. So CO being a stronger field ligand, these electrons are going to be rearranged so that there is no unpaired electrons, D2sp3 octahedral hoga. Okay, now since the complex has no unpaired electrons, it is magnetic moment is zero and it is going to be diamagnetic property. So मेरा आंसर इसका आ गया 0. My answer is going to be A. Understand beta? And next question, will you give the answer you want me to give? Will you give the answer you want me to give? And low spin complex of D6 cation in an octahedral field will have the following energy. And some notations are given. So I just want to say octahedral crystal field splitting energy, you know, and P is the pairing energy. If it is given as low spin में ये strong cation होना चाहिए, strong ligand होना चाहिए. सुरेश कुमार, hi बेटा, hi, how are you, happy new year and happy pongal. So इस condition में strong ligand होना चाहिए, so that its pairing energy D6 T2G 222 EG00 in low spin complex. So from class 11th, yeah, it is for the class 12 beta. Okay, CFSE is equal to minus 4 into 6 octahedral plus 3 pairing energy. So it comes to be minus 12 by 5 octahedral crystal field splitting energy plus 3p. So that it is going to be option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. So everybody take a snapshot. This is a crucial working for this complex compounds. Very crucial, very crucial. Suresh, how are you doing, Suresh beta? So almost all chapters we completed with Infinity Learn YouTube channel. This Infinity Learn YouTube channel NEET journey 2025 के लिए I think it is started in the month of May last, or you can assume it is June. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, 7 months is completed. Now we are in the 8th month, successfully, constantly delivering the student lectures to the awesome students. Okay, very good, wonderful. So when you come to the classes with Infinity Learn on YouTube platform, Suresh, you just say how you improvised your academics as far as this NEET preparation is concerned. I want to hear from you. Wonderful. Okay, so many students attended the class and they improvised the score. Really, it is fine. Okay, so Suresh is going to witness our legacy of our academic excellence in the chat box now. Okay, Wonderful. Now let's talk about the ionization isomer of this. Ionization isomer of this. So what are ionization isomers? So the compounds which have the same molecular formula, but they provide different ions when they dissolve in the water. So you can see this is your ionization isomer, answer B. So ये chloride ion देते, ये nitrate ion देते. So how it is? So ionization isomer of CrH2O4 ClNO2 Cl is CrH2O4 Cl2 NO2. So nitrate ion is outside the square bracket and chloride ion is outside the square bracket. Such a simple tricky questions you can answer from your NEET examination. Okay, now let's talk about CONH3 NO2 twice Cl exhibit. What type of this? It's an excellent question. Horia, you want to say ionization isomerism? I can expect various types of isomerism. Are they show optical isomerism, Horia? Let's see here. The given compound has ambidentate ligand so that it can show linkage isomerism. It can show linkage isomerism, one type, right? And it may have ionization isomerism. Why? Because chloride and nitrate can be interexchanged, and also it can show ionization isomerism like this, and also it can show linkage isomerism, and also you can say geometrical isomerism. You can say cis-trans geometrical isomerism. NO2 and NO2 opposite form, it's a trans form, and NO2 and NO2 is on a same side, it's a cis form. So it's a cis-trans isomerism. So I would say here it can show linkage isomerism and it can show ionization isomerism, it can show geometrical isomerism. What late? So where do you find optical isomerism? So it cannot show optical isomerism. Right. Next. Now the IUPAC name of K3IRC2O4 thrice. Who is going to give the answer? Huria. Huria. Huria Abdul. And it is C2O4, it is going to be oxalato. Iridium oxidation state is going to be +3. So there are 3, or there you can say tris, because there is a chelation, you can say special case. So potassium tris oxalato iridates. So my answer is going to be D. Consider the following complex. Consider the following complex. CONH35, CO3, ClO4, the coordination number, oxidation number, and number of d electrons and number of unpaired d electrons on the metal atom separately and respectively. You have to just check how it is. So we have to apply all the concepts in the single question. Thank you, Suresh. Yeah, you want to say here D. Now I just want to say it is A. How it is A? Let us look at this, Riya and Suresh. First, point wise I will give you. And CONH35 CO3 ClO 6 monodentate. यहाँ पर एक है, यहाँ पर एक है. So 6 monodentate ligands are there. So coordination number is going to be 6. Right? And also oxidation number is going to be +3. Okay. Now when you apply this electronic configuration of CO3 plus is organ 3d6 4s0, hence the number of d electrons are 6, right? So you just see the blue color N mark, and once the bond is formed, All d electrons are paired due to strong ligand. Here it is a strong ligand. Therefore, there is no unpaired electron in the d at the bond formation. So it is going to be 6360. 6360. So 6360 is the answer for this question, Huria. Right? Any doubt here? You just follow this. Okay. Now let us talk about, the answer is going to be A. Let us talk about which of the following species represents an example of DsP2 hybridization. Whenever hybridization comes into the picture, you just simply apply hybridization, means valence bond theory, into the act. Yes, that's very good, wonderful. And when you talk about this coordination number 6, coordination number 4, coordination number 2, coordination number 6. अरे कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 6 मीन्स इट इज sp3 d2 हो सकते हैं और d2 sp3 हो सकते हैं. ओके, कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. सो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 2 चलो. ओके, एंड व्हाट अबाउट कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 4? एक ही बचा हमका. सो दैट इज ईदर sp3d d2 sp3 d2 sp dsp2 or sp3. Okay, let me explain on a fundamental basis here. Option is going to be B. Nickel atom is this. So 3D 4s2 3D 8. So now the nickel atom is going to take two parts here. Nickel tetracyanonickelate, here it is going to be zero dipole moment, so zero magnetic moment. It is dsp2 because it is a strong ligand, inner orbitals are being used. So the answer is going to be this, square planar complex. Whenever dsp2 is there, square planar complex is the answer, right? Geometry. And let's talk about so when AgNO3 is added to a solution of CONH35Cl3, the precipitate of AgCl shows. So when the precipitate of AgCl shows here, there are two AgCl precipitate, indicates that two chlorines are present outside the square bracket. So that two chlorine atoms satisfy the primary valency and one is a secondary valency. So primary valency is the ionizable valency. Okay, they should be present outside the square bracket. Understand? Now, the value of spin only magnetic moment of one of the following configurations, 2.82 Bohr magneton. The correct one is, you just see, like these questions only will come in the NEET examinations. Okay, this is a very popular model of questions for the NEET. So you can calculate the magnetic moment based on this root over n into n plus 2 is equal to magnetic moment. You just plug this magnetic moment value and solve for the n value. So the n value can come, and how based on the n value you can write this relative electron configuration. So I just want to say that is possible. D5 strong field ligand, you will be having 1.73, that is one combination. D3 in the weak as well as a strong field ligand, you will be having 3.87, and similarly you will be having D4 in the weak field ligand, you are going to get 4.89, and D4 strong field ligand 2.82 mil gaya. So D4 in the strong field ligand is going to be 2.84. So my answer for this question is going to be strong field ligand D4. Understand? Clear? Very good. Just go through it, Suresh. Suresh, Huria. Sure, definitely. And one more, consider the following complex, PQR, FeF63 minus hexa aqua vanadium 2 plus hexa, aqua, iron 2 plus. So in this, the correct order of the complex ions according to their spin only magnetic moment. So you have to write the value in this spin only magnetic moment. कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Abdul, Suresh, wonderful. How do you do? You simply apply the concept of Fe, F6, Fe3 plus में weak field ligand don't disturb, all our weak field ligands don't disturb the electronic configurations of the d orbitals. First of all, that is a key point. It is going to be 5d orbitals, 5d electrons. So vanadium H2O6 V2 plus का d electrons सिर्फ 3 है, and FeH2O2 plus Fe2 plus का unpaired d electrons 4. N is equal to 5 over here, N is equal to 3 over here, N is equal to 4 over here. So that P is greater than, R is greater than Q. So that the correct answer for this question is going to be B. Like this question you can expect in the NEET examination, bachcho. Okay. Next, answer is going to be B. अगर कुछ डाउट आने तो पूछना बेटा. Huria Abdul Suresh and E and 057. Sir, this session is absolutely free in the YouTube, and you just attend the session. You just take this golden opportunity, and please like our session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Infinity Line YouTube channel. Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं आज का. Which of the following is organometallic compound? Organometallic compound मतलब क्या? So organometal, metal and carbon को बीच में direct bond होना चाहिए, तभी ये organometallic compound बोलना. So titanium is linked with ethene. So here titanium, ethene, CH2 and CH2. So there is a pi complex. Pi bond is given to this. So it is an organometallic. And when you talk about here, titanium is an organometallic complex due to titanium directly attached to carbon atom. And also, whereas oxygen is linked, okay, 4 plus, and it is a 4 plus, oxygen is linked, and it is 4 plus and oxygen is linked, okay. Now, which of the following statement is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? So, atomic number of nickel. So, nickel carbonyl का, nickel chloride का comparison करना, and their magnetic moment. Nickel tetracarbonyl nickel and nickel tetrachloride. So, when you talk about this Huria, and you can see here, the answer is going to be nickel tetracarbonyl and nickel tetracyanide are diamagnetic, whereas nickel tetrachloride is paramagnetic. Okay, let's see, the complexes are shown here. Nickel tetrachloride is a weak ligand over here, so that the ligand is going to take the outer side of this. So that number of unpaired electrons are like this. While the other side, nickel tetracyanide is a strong ligand, electrons are pulled inside it and it is taken, the dsp2 hybridization 0 is unpaired electron, therefore it is diamagnetic. जब magnetic movement 0 होगा ना, it is diamagnetic. When the magnetic movement is going to be greater than 0, and it is a paramagnetic, okay. And nickel tetracarbonyl, so in the nickel tetracarbonyl you are going to get a paramagnetism here, D8S2, okay, rearrangement takes place, sp3 hybridization, diamagnetic. Like that, simply apply whenever hybridization comes, whenever hybridization and magnetic movement comes, go to the VBT, valence bond theory. There are two things, you have to identify whether it is a weak ligand or a strong ligand, that's it. And one more important thing, the corrected order of wavelength of absorption of visible region, strength of the ligand. More is the strength of the ligand and more will be the crystal field splitting energy. Okay, energy and wavelength are inversely related. So जिसका strong ligand है इसका CFSE ज़्यादा है, इसका wavelength कम होगा. So based on that you can see the strength of the ligand. In the strength of the ligand you can say here, for any metal cation the magnitude of CFSE depends upon the nature of ligand. Higher the value of CFSE, so lower will be the wavelength and absorbed. So crystal field stabilization energy will be lower. I just want to say the value of the crystal field splitting energy NO2 minus NH3 and H2O, so that the wavelength is going to be reverse as the energy inversely proportional to the wavelength. Okay. बच्चों अगर कुछ डाउट आना तो आप पूछना बेटा, जल्दी जल्दी करना. Very nice. Huria Abdul, enjoying the class? Suresh Kumar? Okay. Now our question is the compound which is not colored. The compound which is not colored. Write the electronic configuration of the metals according to VBT. If that metal contain unpaired electron, it is colored. If the metal do not contain unpaired electron, it is colorless. Simple. Right? So let's talk about this. Na2CdCl4, cadmium has oxidation state of +2. So that its electron configuration 4d10, 4s2, it is colorless. And all the 4d electrons are fully filled, hence there will not be dd transition, so it is not colored. So that the answer for this question is going to be C. The answer for this question is going to be C. Okay. Wonderful, very good. उसमें कुछ डाउट आने तो. सो मैग्नेटिक मूवमेंट होता है बेटा म्यू इज इक्वल टू रूट ओवर n इंटू n+2. अगर कलर होगा तो n इज इक्वल टू अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. Whenever unpaired electrons were there, complex will automatically will be paramagnetic and it will be having some other color, right? Now, which is not a pi bonded complex. Which is not a pi bonded complex. Jaldi. I am covering all aspects of various concepts and applications, Surya. Focus it. Focus it. In this case, I would say tetraethyl lead directly Pb ethyl, okay, tetraethyl lead Pb and ethyl group will be there. This is a tetraethyl lead, only sigma bonded complex. All these others are pi bonded complex. The pi bond of this ligand will be given as the pi donors. Now that is given as tetraethyl lead. So tetraethyl lead is not a pi bonded complex, it is sigma bonded organometallic complex. Where do you use the tetraethyl lead? Mentioned in this chart box. Tetraethyl lead, it was used as an anti-knocking agent in the petrol, as an additive. Okay. And which of the following is an inner orbital complex, that is involving D2sp3 configuration, and it is paramagnetic. So we have to cross check either D2sp3 and paramagnetic, and these two are combined. So MnCN63 minus and FeCN63 minus are inner orbital complex, okay, and paramagnetic, while trisoxalato cobalt, cobaltate 3 is Diamagnetic, of course, that is also inner orbital complex. So I would say answer C is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Very good, very good. Now let's ask for one more question here. Give the name of the complex, and name should specify the position of the ligands. This is your complex iridium, and naming should be done alphabetically. That is the rule number 1. It should be rule number 1. Hence its carbonyl is followed by chloro and then phosphine, and this is used to denote two same groups are there. So that I would say it is a carbonyl chlorido bis transphosphine iridium 1. Okay, and the correct name of the given complex is given. Wonderful. Now one more question. Which of the following coordination compounds would exhibit optical isomerism? All are pentamine, nitrocobaltide, diamine, dichlorido, platinum 2. So we have to just check their relative structures. When you check these relative structures, you just say tris ethylene diamine cobalt 3 bromide. So here cobalt, you can see I just want to give you a cobalt structure like this. Okay, cobalt, and it is octahedral complex, and you can say En, and you can say En, and you can say En. When you talk about this particular structure, you are going to see this unsymmetry. So that is going to be chiral and optically active. Okay, bisect the compound, you will understand two different segments should be formed, then it is going to be optically active. And excess of AgNO3 is added to 100 ml of 0.01 molar solution of dichlorodo tetra aqua chromium 3 chloride. So the number of moles of AgCl precipitated, it is simple calculation based. So in the NEET examination, simple petty calculations are required to answer that kind of questions. So who is going to give the answer for this question? Just let me know who is going to give the answer. Suresh Kumar, Huria Abdul, come on. Other students, I am expecting you to give the answer here. Jaldi, make it fast. Make it fast, make it fast. Now here I just want to say the calculation CrH2O for Cl to Cl AgNO3 is going to give you this AgCl. So 1 mole of this can give rise 1 mole of AgCl as a precipitate. 1 mole AgCl as a precipitate. है ना? So that molarity is equal to weight by molecular mass into 1000 by volume. So weight by molecular mass, number of moles, is equal to molarity into volume by 1000. So that it is 0.01 molar into 100 by 1000. On solving, I am getting 0.001 is the answer for this question. Okay, my answer is going to be D. Are you getting or not? Clear? Any doubt? Bacho? You see how rapid the questions are being asked. How rapid the questions are being asked. Right? Now, the most stable complex among the following is. The most stable complex among the following is. Who is going to give the answer? Who is going to give the answer? Whenever chelation is there, whenever strong ligand is there, it is going to be get a strong metal and ligand bond, it is going to be strong. And whenever chelation is there, it is going to form a strong bond. Okay, so that my answer is going to be EDTA. So K2 Ni EDTA, since EDTA hexadentate ligand and chelating ligand and hexadentate, multiple bonds are given, and it is going to form the strongest metal ligand bond. Therefore, it is a strong ligand. Understand beta? Clear? Now, one more. Which of the following is the large number of isomers? Is there any formula to calculate number of isomers? Formula may be there, but you need to use appropriate method to manually draw the number of isomers. There is no other way. Marks मुफ्त में मिलते हैं नहीं, मेहनत करना पड़ता है बेटा. So that when R is an alkyl group, E is an ethylene diamine. Whenever ethylene diamine. So let's see how it could be given. CO and twice Cl2. So isomers, you can see Ru NH3,4Cl2. It can have cis and trans. CO NH3,5Cl2 plus it can have no isomers because 5 are there. There is no geometrical isomers. And you can say iridium PR3, it can have cis and trans, and here it can have cis as well as trans and optical isomers. That's the reason why I would just go with this. D option is the appropriate, and bacho, you can see how the question can be solved. In today's class, we are extensively doing all types of NEET model questions, and each and every question is being answered based on the concept related to that, and myself, from my side, I am giving you appropriate methodology to give this answer. Okay, everybody take care of this kind of answers and kind of noteworthy points. So that's why I ask you to strongly take a pen and paper and note down the relative points so that we can give you the best out of it, right? So try to crack the NEET examination with full Josh Badhiya, Huriya Abdul Suresh Kumar, right? And our question is, which of the following statements related to crystal field splitting in octahedral coordination entities is incorrect? Wrong wala kaun sa hai? Take a minute, at least you have to read these 4 statements. Read these 4 statements. आंसर क्या हो सकते? Theory oriented question. As I promised you, whenever you are attending the classes with me in the Infinity Learn, we are assorted the questions and discussing in the class for improvement of the students. Undoubtedly, when the class is completed, when you apply the concept as I am discussing here, undoubtedly you will be awesome at the end of the session. Definitely I can assure you that. Okay? Yeah. क्या होगा इसका आंसर? एक बार पढ़ के देना आंसर. Okay. So it is going to be answer in the presence of Cn. This is a strong field ligand, so that the pairing energy is greater than octahedral crystal field splitting energy. Cn is a strong field ligand and forms a low spin complex. Therefore, this is supposed to be true. उसमें गलती चीज है. So incorrect statement. So this is a typical NEET model question बच्चों. Typical NEET model question है ना? और एक चीज है, calculate the value of log K3 when log values K1, K2, K4 and beta 4 respectively are. Arey, what is this? So in the NCERT book you are given dissociation constant, stabilization, of the complex compounds. So as I mentioned you and already promised you, every point from the NCERT will be covered in this class, है ना. कैसे कर सकते हैं वाला, ये वाला कर सकते हैं. आपका बीटा इज इक्वल टू K1, K2, K3, K4 series of dissociation constant. So log beta is equal to log K1, K2, K3, K4. So log A dot B is equal to log A plus log B. So that log beta is equal to log K1 plus log K2 plus log K3 plus log K4. है ना. So log K3 is equal to 11.9 because log beta is given, minus 3.20, 2.0, 4.0 इसका वैल्यूज दे दिया. सो उसके बना दो, आपको मिलेगा log K3 is equal to 2.7. Extraordinary answer, 2.7. Answer B is the correct answer. So every question that I am discussing in this class is related to direct NCERT. So NCERT पढ़ते जाओ, NCERT में जो कॉन्सेप्ट किया गया एंड दैट सीधा इस्तेमाल करो. ओके, आपका नीट में से क्रैक करने की इतना आसानी काम हो जाएगा. यकीन है, ये कर लो, एक दिन हो जाएगा, है ना. और एक क्वेश्चन है, which of the following does not have a metal carbon bond? Like this question we have given. Metal carbonyl synergic bond, PT-C2H4 pi bonded complex, Grignard reagent, polar covalent bond, and here aluminum 3 plus है and वो माइनस है. उसमें मेटल कार्बन बॉन्ड नहीं है, मेटल कार्बन बॉन्ड नहीं है. सो इसका बॉन्ड आ जाएगा, मेटल का ऑक्सीजन का बीच में बॉन्ड है. Okay, so it is going to be answer A is the correct answer. Simple question, simple question. One more question, ready? So in this, I just mentioned before this session, you will be from 0 to hero at this session. Yes, all the questions that I am discussing, it is simply related to NEET examination pattern. And it is also from NCERT. ठीक है बेटा. Now let us see FeCO5, the FeC bond process, ionic character, sigma character, pi character, both sigma and pi character. Yes, FeC bond in the metal carbonyls, synergic bond is there. In the synergic bond you have both sigma bond and pi bond. Okay, that's good, that's good, very good. Now the geometry of nickel tetracarbonyl and triphenyl nickel chloride are. I am coming to one concept and immediately jumping to another concept. You don't know where the question may come, but for sure the questions are coming from this topic in various domains. So here it is asking about the geometries. So nickel carbonyl and triphenyl nickel. So nickel has 0 configuration, 0 oxidation state. In this nickel has +2 oxidation state. So 0 oxidation state, D8,4S2, pairing of electron takes place. It is sp3 tetrahedral. Whereas this is also 3D8,4S0, no pairing, फिर भी ये sp3, both are tetrahedral. sp3, जब sp3 होता है ना, टेट्राहेड्रल होना चाहिए. सिंपली फाइंड आउट द हाइब्रिडाइजेशन, है ना. और एक क्वेश्चन है, दिस इज क्रिस्टल फ्यूल स्प्लिटिंग एनर्जी फॉर द ऑक्टाहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स delta O and tetrahedral complex delta T is related as. It is simple, it is given in the NCERT at the end of session. Last question probably for this today's class. Everybody, Suresh Kumar, Hurry Abdul, come on. So how tetrahedral complex and octahedral complexes are related? Tetrahedral complex and octahedral complexes are related. Tetrahedral complex is 4 by 9 times of the octahedral complex. So that the answer is going to be this one. So like that, so many questions are still in pending. So hope you enjoyed today's session and you just practice the questions for the NEET examination like this, and please like this session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. Stay tuned for these awesome lectures every day 1:30 afternoon, so that we will be delivering a simple content in a simplified and valuable way. Stay tuned. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Learn. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you all.